Hey guys, I'm Dave and welcome to the Weird Kid Show. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Not long, we're going to be getting into October. You know what that means, okay? So I thought I'll take a break this week from doing a prop tutorial because I got to do some creepy stuff around the house. The weird shed, the weird lair. I've been working out of there for, I don't know, a little while now. If you go, you can see one of the videos that I made where I did a little revamp inside, and the set's in there, but the outside's pretty tame. I want to change that. So my neighbors had a grapefruit tree that had died, and it was just sitting there, and I knew that at some point in time they were just going to cut it up and throw it out to the curb. So I asked them, I said, can I have that thing? And they were more than happy for me to take it. Okay, so I'm going to use this dead tree and I'm going to cut it in half to separate the two, and I'm going to attach them to each one of these posts, and then we're going to trick it out to make it creepy. We've got some other things that we're going to do to it too, so hang tight and check this out. This is going to be something that you could do at your house as well. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is a dead grapefruit tree. I know you can't all find grapefruit trees, but if you head out into them woods, you can find a lot of dead trees. Just make sure they're not full of termites, and don't put them inside like a garage or anything like that. This is something that is best used outside. I know it's getting colder up in the northern parts of the country, so hopefully you won't have too many problems with insects. Here in Florida, we got to be careful. It's September, but it's still hot here. It's real hot, humid. So anyways, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this thing right down the middle to separate these two dead limbs, okay, so that I'm going to attach them to the post that's holding my shade. All right, and then I want to put a cross piece across and then attach some additional driftwood, rotted wood, and start creeping this thing out. So so the first thing that I need to do is I need to get my chainsaw and then cut this thing. So I'm going to do that right now. Can you come here? Can you come closer? Because I can't. Can you come closer? I have to plug it in. That's as far as the plug will go. No? We ain't got a movie then. Great. Alright guys, so I got that stuff cut into two sections, and then I attached it to each post. Right now it's just temporarily held with some parachute cord. What I'm going to do later is I'm going to drill holes through the wood and then put thick industrial strength zip ties through it, attach it to the pole, and then put a anchor nail in it so that the zip ties won't slide. So anyways, this is what we're getting to look like here. This is like an entranceway. See, maybe you can see where I'm going now. So you could do something like this for the entrance to your haunt, your yard haunt, or whatever. Another method too, what they used to do with the old style Christmas trees, was they made sure the wood was cut flush, and then they made braces out of 2x4 so they could freestand But as long as you put some posts in the ground, doesn't even have to be permanent, this works too. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, you see that piece of wood right there? I am going to put that piece of wood and attach it to this post, to that post. Okay, and then we're going to add some elements to it. And so I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to explain to you what I'm going to do. So hang tight. Alright guys, so I like I said, I took that piece of wood and I toe-nailed it to the posts. But first what I did was I took some black spray paint, and I didn't even need to do a you know, I didn't have to coat the whole thing. I just kind of roughly sprayed it, and then I took some gray and then went over it with that just to give it some age. I'm going to do that to the posts as well. I'm not going to paint the whole thing. I'm just going to dust it, give it some age. Okay, a lot of this is going to be hidden anyways, because we're not even done yet. We're going to get into the cool stuff now. All right, so this is where we're at now. Okay, so I can actually use this for a haunt, because on the corner there, it goes around, and then there's a gate on the other side of the house. And so I have gates on both sides of the house. I have a privacy fence on one side, and then there's a lot of vegetation like this big bougainvillea. With this trimmed up, I can make a haunt that goes completely around. So this could be something you could do for your haunt, really cheap. It's just a matter of maybe getting somebody with a pickup truck and going out into the woods, grabbing some dead trees and stuff. But just hang tight, because I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Alright guys, we're back, and this is what I've got so far. Okay, check that out. Alright, so as I said, I mounted this piece of wood in there and spray painted the post a bit black with some gray. And I had these old pieces of wood, these it's like driftwood, almost weathered wood, that I found in the woods, and I snagged them up because I thought, okay, I know I'm going to need them for something someday, and well, here they are. And I also had some vines, but you can make those if you can't find vines where you live. You can always make them too. Get some clothesline and corpse the clothesline, and then paint it. This is a I guess it was a bad pour. I got that sent to me from Keith from Cobwebs and Candlesticks. That's one of the Nightmare Maker's skulls, but it didn't quite form properly, and he sent it to me when he sent me the skulls for the Nightmare Maker's challenge, build challenge. Alright, so what do you think so far, guys? It's pretty good, but I think we can do so much better. This is the kicker. Are you ready? Alright, check this out. Alright guys, to really make this thing pop, we're going to use, I know what this is, you probably had to have seen it. This is Spanish moss, okay? And it's everywhere. It's down here in Florida, a lot of the southern states, I know in parts of Texas. There's a lot of this throughout the country. But there's also parts of the country where you can't get this, like in New England, and you know, I don't think they have it in California or anything like that. But this stuff is awesome for adding that creep factor, okay? You can buy this stuff, all right? I wouldn't suggest, okay, if you go to a haunt store and they sell bags of this, they're gonna charge you a lot. Granted, the stuff has had all the sticks removed. There might not be any insects, which I haven't seen any yet, but they're gonna remove all the sticks and everything and clean it up for you, okay? But if you go on eBay and look, you can get pretty good mounts for relatively cheap, okay? Let's see if you can find some of this stuff, because you can use this stuff to just hang onto your tombstones, and we're gonna put it on this. your archways. You can even add it to costumes. If you got like a crypt zombie or something, you could add this to the costume to just kick it up a notch. Anyways, I'm gonna put this on this archway. So you've seen what it looks like before. When I come back, you're gonna see what it looks like after. Hang tight. Alright guys, now here we are. This is what we got. Okay. That Spanish moss really makes a difference. Gives it the makes it look like there's decay and age. And what you can do is you can leave some strands a little bit longer hanging down through the middle, so that when your guests walk through, they're going to be conscientious of that, fearing that something, you know, stuff's touching their hair, or if there's something's going to get them, spider or something. Adds to the atmosphere. Now you can light this stuff up. You can put some torches. I would suggest keeping the torches a good distance away. You want to keep them far enough to where you can benefit from the ambient light from the torches, but not too close to where you're going to catch this stuff on fire. You got real wood here, and you've got Spanish moss. This stuff will go up pretty quick. So your best bet is to put some of those star shower lights on it, or to if you do use torches, keep them at a distance. So alright guys, I hope you found this useful, you know, and get out there. You know, if you want to put the haunt together, build you an archway like this, all you got to do is get out there in them woods. Mother Nature has left all kinds of cool goodies for you out there. It's free for the taking, okay? Just some labor and time, okay? And just be safe doing it. Don't go on private property. Make sure you have permission to go where you can get this free stuff. If you're using a chainsaw, please be careful. Kids, don't go out there and try to cut this stuff up with a chainsaw yourself. Have mom and dad help you. If you want this look and you don't have Spanish moss where you live, go on eBay. You can find it there, or you can use creepy cloth. That's another method that you can use as well. Please, if you haven't done so already, like and subscribe, and check out my brothers, Keith from Cobwebs and Candlesticks and Vic Springston from Monster Misfits. Together we make the Trio of Terror. If you build something like this or anything Halloween related and want to share it, come look us up on the Trio of Terror Facebook page and Facebook group, and post what you have, post what you've done. We would love to see it. So until next time guys, I appreciate you. Peace.